Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the year of 2015 general focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. I could not be happier for you as I look at what's coming up for you this year. It really is set to be a year of brand new beginnings, brand new energy, lots of positivity, and lots of opportunity as well. But the thing is, the really big stuff that does suggest big changes taking place in your life and with you, the way you understand yourself and what you want and your potential and your ability to maximize that, the omens suggest that the best of all that is set to happen in the later part of this year. It is in the later part of this year, in the month of August, Jupiter will move into your sign. This is a great omen for opportunity and expansion and blessings and just bringing forward your very best. Understanding what you need to do to create positive energy and positive opportunities in your life, and the willingness and the confidence and the bravery and the enthusiasm to actually make that happen, and also the luck to make that happen. What we also have happening in September is an eclipse in your sign, a solar eclipse in your sign, reaching right to the heart of you so that you know that you are different. You really are going to be starting again. There's a new moon eclipse taking place. This is you understanding that you no longer are who you were, and you're ready for something brighter and better and more true to who you are today. So big changes coming up that suggest they're very close to the heart, they matter to you, they're important to you, and you're happy about it. Looks like lots of enthusiasm, lots of omens that suggest a new day, no matter what has been. A new, more expansive, happier day is ahead. And if you're happy now, you're set to be really enthusiastic about what's coming up a little bit later this year. But before we get you there, that doesn't mean that you can just, rest on your laurels and that's it. Never, hopefully, right? There's always more to reach for, always more to do and be and have, which is one of the best things, in my opinion, one of the best things about being a human being is that we can sort of set our sights on something and work towards it. Ambition is sacred when it's kept in the proper context, when it is about acknowledging that we're incarnated for a reason, and it's about bringing forward the very best of being a human being in terms of our will and our drive and our purpose, and being true to that and living true to that. That is awesome, right? That is when ambition is just awesome, when it's used to align to a higher calling that ultimately benefits everybody. What is set to come up before we get you to this wonderful place of new beginnings and changes, which of course I will talk a lot more about also in the Jupiter special for your sign, which will be published later on in 2015. Having said all that, the first part of the year, the energy is a little bit different. The energy has a lot more to do with, on the one hand, creating space. Yes, it's a big theme taking place now, but also getting your money right is also going to be a big theme. Love is also on the picture, and I'll talk about that more in the love-focused horoscope as well. So it's a busy year. Lots is happening. You're creating space, you're clearing space for the new to enter. And so there is this element playing out where the universe really wants you to let go of what's no longer working for you, whether that's situations, whether that's habitual ways of being and thinking, the way that you hold emotions, the way that you understand yourself, or it's actual circumstances in your life or even people in your life. Where it is that it's no longer working for you, you will be able to acknowledge that and let it go with gratitude and love and much blessing. So just know that especially in the first half of the year, it would not be that surprising to me as your astrologer to hear that somebody who was your friend for a really long time, now you're no longer friends with them, or somebody who had been part of your life in some way, now the space has been made and they're leaving, because ultimately the universe needs this to happen. The universe needs you to recognize what has served its purpose in your life. So lots of karmic closures taking place for you now. But what's also happening along with these karmic closures, thanks to Jupiter, but also thanks to Venus. Venus also hanging out in this part of the sky as well. Again, I'll talk about this more in the love-focused horoscope, but this whole idea of understanding who you've been and who you no longer want to be, and allowing that old you go, knowing that something better and brighter and braver and more wonderful is coming up ahead. But what we've also have is, in addition to these, we've got these eclipses taking place in parts of the sky that have to do with money. And so changes are set to take place on the level of money, financial changes, opportunities coming up for you as well. And then you add to this the node, the north node moving into your sign, which is a destiny point, and you are being brought powerfully into alignment with a higher calling for your life. You are going to get a powerful glimpse into just what it is that you desire to do on a soul level with this life before you were incarnated. And how does that fit into your prosperity? How does that fit into the amount of good and abundance, emotional and practically in terms of money, are you attracting into your life based on what you believe is the value of what you're giving? Where does that balance find you? All of these are set to be lessons now. So there's going to be financial progress and changes. There's going to be personal progress and changes, the kind that you haven't seen in many years. But there's also going to be a powerful recognition on a soul level of what has served its purpose and what direction you are now going in. These are two different things to be taking place. Sometimes it's just about what's leaving. Sometimes it's just about where you're going. But this year we've got indications of both. Powerful understanding as to the purpose of your incarnation is what it really comes down to. And once you know that, once you get a feel or a glimpse of where you are right now in the trajectory of your life and the higher plan for your life, you're able to better align yourself with a much more loving future. And that alone, that alignment on an emotional level and on a level of your intent ensures that you will get to that bright future that you know that you deserve.